How we doing, Nation? John here. Very short video. I just got to let y'all know about the experience at Lowe's. I'm not trying to bore you to death here. A lot of you probably aren't interested, and that's totally okay. I get it. I don't know if I'd be interested either, but I got to let y'all know what's happened. So, as many of you know, if you've been in the live streams and stuff, we lost a refrigerator this week. God bless it. It was time. We need to have his thing at Viking funeral, son. The freezer was still working. The refrigerator, unplugged it for a little while, plugged it back in. It wanted to work for about an hour, and then it just, back and forth. It's not something that we trust as preppers moving forward. So when we lost it, we found it pretty early on. The dairy was no good. We had to toss the dairy. There was a little bit of lunch meat in there. We had to toss it. The rest of it, we were able to get into, and the freezer stuff, we were able to get it into coolers and just put ice on it. So we have coolers all over the kitchen. It looks like, a place where a scientist would work, a laboratory or something. Fancy words, a laboratory. Anyway, long story short, here is the story. So we're shopping for a new refrigerator and freezer, how they're built together. My wife is very particular. She doesn't want anything with a digital screen on it, which I'm totally cool with, and she prefers the freezer at the top. We have not had good luck in the past. They tend to leak and stuff on us, the bottom freezers, but anyway, whatever. What do I say? I digress here, son. We found one. We found one at a decent price at Lowe's. It was on sale. So she pays for it. She sets up for delivery. The delivery was supposed to be yesterday between 8 and 12. So I'm not able to live stream yesterday. I'd intended to, but there's no way I can do it because, again, Lowe's is going to show up. And the house, I think I was telling the folks on Telegram, it's a total nightmare because I've had to try and hide preps all over the place. Maybe it was the live chat I was telling yesterday. All over the place, hiding preps everywhere because they're going to be coming in the house, and I don't want them to identify, survival food and stuff like this. So it's been a pain in the rear end, to say the least. I got everything set up and ready to go. The pathway's clear and stuff, and they don't show up. 8 to 12 rolls around, then 12 to 5 rolls around, and then my wife gets home and she's, where's the refrigerator? And I said, they never showed, they never called. I can't get anybody on the phone, son. So she starts playing phone tag, which if you've ever did this with a larger company, it's never fun. You got to dig through all the automated menus just to talk to somebody. So she finally gets somebody at our local Lowe's store. And at first, the guys is fairly nice, the spiel, the fake empathy. Oh, I'm so sorry this is happening to you. I would be upset too. The cable company type stuff. And then she's like, why wasn't it delivered and stuff like this? So they get into it a little bit. She's being nice at this point. And it comes to pass that the end result is they're not going to be here until Sunday or Monday. Nobody bothered to call. Completely covered up. They're blaming the labor shortage. They're saying, hey, they told my wife on the phone that they subcontract a lot of the deliveries out, which I didn't realize. And things happen. I get it. They couldn't be here, whatever. But the following day, she's like, no, we need this the following day. Today, as you're seeing this video, is when she wanted it delivered. She's like, we got coolers all over the place. I'm having to buy ice up for these coolers every day, and we're not going to continue to live out of coolers here in a deep freezer out back. So at this point, he becomes rude on the phone, and that's a big no-no with Miss Nation. She don't tolerate that. So long story short, she says, you know what, we will be down there in about 30 minutes, and we're just going to get a refund. Not playing this game. We got the receipt. We'll take it somewhere else. Somebody will deliver a refrigerator tomorrow, I promise you. It is at this point that the man says on the phone, you cannot have a refund yet. And let me explain to you why. This is why I'm doing the video. I never thought It's strange to me. Maybe this is normal. I don't know. I've never experienced this with Lowe's. He says, you can't have a refund yet until my merchandise is back in the store. He says, maybe tomorrow you can have your money back if the refrigerator is here. It all hinges on, is the refrigerator here? Because it's on the truck of these subcontracted employees that never delivered the thing. And he's saying, until I get my goods back, basically, you can't have your money. And at this point, I'm like, no, son. Here's the deal. So we're all, both on the phone at this point. And I'm like, we didn't sign anything. We have not seen the merchandise. It never showed up. You hired these lackeys to do this for you. This is a you problem. You know, and he's making every excuse in the book. I said, fast forward to the part where it's our problem. We've already paid you cash. So long story short, we had to get like a regional, whatever they're called, a regional supervisor's number, had to work it out, and had to threaten them. Look, I said, if we have to come up there accompanied by a police officer and fill out a police report, because what you're doing at this point is illegal. You owe us our money back. We have never received anything but grief during this whole transaction. So I had to threaten them with a police report. I said, it is a matter of principle for me at this point. I will literally, out of my own pocket, hire a lawyer and take you folks to court, and heads will roll. Lowe's will send a guillotine down here, and heads will roll at that point. So finally they said, you know what, we're going to go ahead and approve this refund. They were extremely rude when we went into the store. Of course, I'm with my wife this whole time. We're in the store. She's pissed at this point, and it is so hard to make my wife pissed. But this thing has been a total nightmare. The reason I'm telling you this, other than I've never experienced anything like this before, especially over a refrigerator, is I realize what is going on is they're just shoveling crap on people. Because most people are afraid to say anything. Most people would have been like, you know, okay, Sunday, Monday, and maybe it's wrong on us. Maybe we should have been willing to wait almost a week on this after we paid cash. So I just feel like these companies and, man, a lot of things in society as a whole, they just dump crap on people and they expect us to take it. And I'm done. I'm not going to take it anymore. I'm not taking any of this crap anymore. This is well beyond Lowe's for me. You know, I started thinking of this, how my mind works, y'all. I started thinking about the IRS. I started thinking about Joe's threats. I started thinking about all these new rules and regulations coming out. And I'm like, I'm not going to get crap dumped on me anymore. You know, it's time to put these people in their places. And that was done today. I think so, at least at Lowe's. I would hate to see or hear what they called us when we left that place. But we left with cash. They were trying to put it on a card or something. We said, nah, we paid in cash. We're taking the cash with us and, you know, going to Home Depot. So anyway, folks, that is my experience. Have y'all ever had such a horrible experience at, like, maybe at a Home Depot or at a Lowe's or something like this? Let me know in the comments. This whole thing has been a nightmare, but the nightmare's over. Pretty soon we're going to be able to put our food back into an actual freezer beyond a packed out chest freezer and coolers. It's been a learning experience. Folks, this is John with Prepper Nation. Thank y'all for listening to the rant and the ramble. I just had to tell y'all this miraculous story of these corporate overlords. Until tomorrow morning, y'all take care and God bless.